Health experts said today the Ebola outbreak in West Africa is out of control. And the head of the World Health Organization warned of what she called catastrophic consequences if it continues to deteriorate.
And we begin here again tonight with the spread of this Ebola virus. It's devastating in the countries where it's breaking out. And of course, it can travel by air right along with an infected passenger. We learned today the first American to die in this Ebola outbreak was a diplomat, a man who flew while sick from Liberia to Nigeria. The disease is now officially out of control, and because of fear and people fleeing, the security situation in Western Africa is now dangerous.
The disease is spreading, civil unrest is growing.
When the disease progresses, people get afraid.
For the first time in history, doctors right here in the United States will battle the Ebola virus.
The CDC will also be sending 50 disease detectives to Western Africa, where the death toll has soared to more than 700. In Liberia, empty streets on the capital. The military deployed as panic rises. Disinfectant sprayed in public places. Hand washing stations up outside supermarkets.
2 Americans are set to come home from Liberia in the midst of the Ebola outbreak, and they will become the first cases treated here in the United States. As Marcy Gonzalez reports, the missionaries will be coming home one at a time.
Today, this hospital in Atlanta preparing to treat the first Ebola patient ever in the U.S. One of the 2 Americans infected with the deadly virus in Liberia now expected to head here to Emory University Hospital. Now in West Africa, where more than 700 people have already died from the virus, extra efforts are underway to stop the spread of Ebola. The CDC issuing a travel advisory warning against non-essential travel to Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. Travelers at airports they are being screened for potential illness.
People are scared. Why should America let people back in who have Ebola?
Centers for Disease Control has designated El Paso as one of 20 quarantine stations for the Ebola virus. The Sun City is part of a comprehensive system designed to prevent the spread of the disease in the U.S.
The biggest concern is at airports with international flights and ports of entry, which we have a lot of here in the borderland.
It's a scary virus, definitely.
Dr. Hector Ocaranza is the El Paso City County Health Authority, and he called Ebola, which has no cure, one of the most frightening viruses out there. This map shows the 20 quarantine stations designated across the country.